Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Hubba Hubba, Steven, Randy, Robert, Sue, Jim. Guys, good morning. Good morning. You guys are here on trial. Good morning and welcome. Jock, good morning. Welcome to your last day, fellas, on trial. It is Friday. Andy, good morning to you. Jay, good morning. Guys, it's been a pretty decent week. Good morning, Tony. It's been a pretty decent week, fellas. Those of you guys trading Dean's, Veronica, good morning. Time frames. You've had winners across the board. There were some early losers, but the winners have more than made up for that now. NASDAQ, winner. Gold, winner, both time frames. I've just turned my gold charts on, guys. Silver and bonds, I have on as well. For those of you that may be unaware. ES, winner. Looks like we're going to get a sell, at least on the open. Let me, there's some minor news at 8:30. I think PPI. It's not 4-star. But in any event, we're here. NASDAQ looks like it's going to work down to 77, 73, and maybe even 66. Looks like we're going to come down a little bit. You guys may notice I've gone back to my charts on the screen that I've used for years. I've moved the scalper off for today. In any event, it's Friday. Let's see what we can come up with. And we'll do our best to make some money today. How about that NASDAQ yesterday? Anybody remember me saying buy the dip? Buy that dip? I'm not sure I'd buy the dip on a Friday, but technology is where it's at, fellas. All right, guys, let me quickly read the disclaimer. And we will get on with our session. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Let's see what we got this morning. Well, coming into the session, guys, almost 1,500 net sellers in the NASDAQ. We do have some sellers in gold, silver, small, gold, small selling. 300 sellers in gold, not many. We do have 4,400 net sellers currently in the ES and the YM. 800 sellers, 400 sellers in the Russell, and 2,800 sellers in crude. Bonds are still bid, strongly bid. And I would think are telling the story. There we go. We should get first target. Got a new 15 range candle. broke that small resistance. Next area of resistance is going to be 14,678 area, right?
Order filled.
So it's come one tick from, there it is, hit target. No, there you go, target filled. First bot trade of the day, target filled. So I'm going to move this second target out from 14.7 to 15.4. Bot's already at break even plus one. 377 tick is also taking a trade. So depending on which chart you've traded, if you guys more than likely would have taken the 3-minute because it fired first. So we'll see if we can get some ticks out of this 3-minute here. NASDAQ runs into about 92, which looks like a little bit of resistance right now. Jim, if you had gone through the videos in the member area, and maybe you have and you just didn't see it, I've changed long ago. I've changed my gold to 1 and 2. That's all covered in the education. Now, Dean does not. Dean is using the 1.5 and the 2.5. Yeah, there's, no question, no question. And again, I don't want to imply that anybody has or has not watched videos, so I can tell you I did education with somebody yesterday, and he has never watched a video, never watched one of them. And I strongly encourage you guys to watch those videos. I mean, I can't stress it enough. You guys have a hell of a tool. This is a great tool. And for those of you that haven't heard my analogy, I'll give you a kind of a funny analogy, but it kind of, hey, Patrick. Yes, correct, Jim. Yeah, I've never touched that. If I gave 4 guys a hammer, one person would build a house, one person would build a shed, and one person would build a mailbox. And that's great. That's great, right? They're all beneficial. But one person is going to go to the hospital because they're going to mangle their hands. So if, it behooves you to understand what you're trading and what the capabilities are, and why. And in the educational videos, I realize there's probably 15 hours, 20 hours worth of education. What I would suggest is at least watch the first half dozen, because that goes back to when we built the bot, talks about the settings, things like that. Now, some of the newer videos obviously get a little repetitious. So if gold, I can see gold getting to 17 area. It's going to have to get through 14.8 and it goes to 17. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to move that out to that area, that third target out at 17.3. This could pull back to 12.4. I don't think it comes much lower than that. NASDAQ, it's really got to get above 92, 93, and it works to 97. There's a fair amount of resistance up there.
Just a reminder, June Canada employment report, readings here in the U.S. expected at the bottom of the hour, net change in employment expected at plus 7,000 plus 289,000 prior. Dollar CAD trading up about 15 pips up, 1.3598.
Anybody interested in the Canadian dollar? There's a little bit of Canadian news. Anybody interested in the Canadian dollar? 6C, if there's a trade. There's a little bit of 8:30 news. Okay, Randy. We're bid in the Canadian dollar. Entry looks like we'd need a pullback to, we're not going to get it. Maybe 570. So you can see the resistance, guys, on the bot, right? Right here. Thank you, Dana. Long on the Canadian dollar. Long on the 6C. It pulled back to that 70. So the bot has hit second target here. Now we've got to come through 14.8 and we'll get that final target. One tick here to target. Gold's gone small positive delta now. Should get that first target here on the 377, guys. And I think we'll get the second target up here. Indices are getting a bid.
Target filled.
There you go. Targets hit here. First target hit here. Second target hit as well. I do, Charles. Yes, I do. There you go, guys. And we came within 3 ticks of that target out there. We're stuck here. Got to break above 17.1 and she goes. I'm going to put this target out, guys, at 20, maybe 21. I think we can get close to 21. We broke above VWAP on the NASDAQ. All right, guys, hang on. Guys, gold should go. We got buyers, small resistance here at this 17,345 area. But above that, we go. And we may only make it to 19. Nice job, Patrick. Nice job. We have another, and yet another funded trader, guys. Thank you, Dana. The only reason I keep it on is for you. That's it, during the session. Guys, we have another funded trader. That makes about a dozen. Lilu. Most of the guys are in Lilu. Patrick, how big a combine did you pass? 150,000. Send him. He's made $9,000 over the last 13 days. Using just the bot, Patrick? Or order flow trades as well. He said it's a combo between the bot and my calls. How many people are funded? Somewhere around a dozen. Chris? Most of them are Lilu. I think we have a few with Top Step, but if I had to recommend one, it would be Lilu. Top Step has so many goofy rules. His account is he's now trading $150,000 live account, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can trade up to 9 contracts with that size. 12. You can trade 12 contracts. Watch Russell for a long Russell. Long Russell. Long Russell. Guys, NASDAQ above 725 breaks out. Excuse me. 725, it breaks out. We're going to trade to 40. There goes your Russell if you caught the Russell. NASDAQ broke that 24. You can start targeting around 40. Anybody catch Russell? It was fast.
Order filled.
All right. We got a long on the bot here on the 3-minute.
Stocks on the move higher here, recouping losses following the PPI data. 31.36.
Order filled.
Losses down less than 2% for the S&P minis. Gilead shares holding on to 2% gains.
NASDAQ's got to come through 26.
Futures.
Target filled. Target filled. Target filled.
There you go, guys. There you go. First target off already on the robot. 14 3/4 handles. Where did I say the NASDAQ was going? Did I say 40? Oh, gosh. Look at that. 47.5. Wow. Man. It's like magic. Anybody take the NASDAQ? Anybody take the NASDAQ? Okay, guys. You guys should be one and done. All right. Good. Karen, Tony, Shock. Good job. Good job.
Stop filled.
I also took the NASDAQ. Nice. Good job, Sue, Randy and Sue. Okay. Out. $300. First target only. Brad. Hey, Brad, I'll tell you a story. Hang on. So Brad took NASDAQ and gold. He's up $1,213 for the day. One of my old members who happens to live here in Chattanooga. Hang on. Karen's done. She's done for the day. She made her money. Bot went long on the ES. Done. Yeah, it did. I wasn't paying any attention. The bot on the ES went long, got all targets up 687.50. One of the old members came by and he brought a friend of his with him yesterday. Happens to live here in Chattanooga. And he played football at Clemson. Back in the 80s. Late 80s. So he got into a great discussion about the Mud Bowl. So the bot took the long. I gave an order flow long. Got to my target. I don't know, Ray.
Fiscal policy support as well. Belgium going to be selling up to 2.8 billion bills.
You should have just hit close. You made $1,000. Nice. Robert's up 1122.50. Guys, go hit golf balls. Go find something to do. You're done. You're done. Rick, are you not using an ATM? Yeah, so it should have. No, Rick. So it should have taken your target. You could have moved your target out to that 40 level. Guys, I'm going to move this gold off the screen. It's break even plus what looks like about 7 ticks now. So I'm going to just move it off the screen. This stupid, it didn't fire a trade here. It's on. Again, it's because of the Unirenko. Would have had all targets. And I didn't have it on here. Would have had first target. Bonds are peeling back a bit. Let me get rid of this. I'm going to change one chart, fellas. Bear with me 1 second. No, it does not change the multipliers. No. It just adds a third, Jim. NASDAQ has to get back above 22 and it goes again. Above 22, maybe 22 quarter. It's going to go again. Tell you exactly. No, 23. NASDAQ's going longs, guys. NASDAQ's going long again. It's winding up. I can see it. I can see the buyers. It's got to break 23. There it goes. Buy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. 10. Oh, missed by a tick. What a dog. Missed by a tick. Single tick here. Support between 16 and 20. Is the entry the same, Jim?
Order filled.
Let's see here. What do I have filled? Nothing.
Mexico Foreign Minister Ebrard saying Mexico is working closely with Vice President Pence on access to vaccines.
Order filled.
Good morning, Ali. Crude should head up somewhere around 57, 58. Guys, I'm trying a new chart with crude. It's a Unirenko. I will not count this in totals. This will not count in any totals today. I built it last night, did some testing.
We continue to see downward pressure on U.S. Treasury yields. The 10-year back below 10-year back below 60 basis points,
Stop,
58.5
Phil.
basis points. The 30-year pushing back towards 1.25%, and the 2-year at below 14 basis points now.
Gold is gold is out, guys, on the 377 tick on the runner. 29 ticks. And gold is small sellers. I would be disinterested, I think, in that 377 short, but we could come back to 9. Thank you. Thank you, Dana. You're very welcome. Thank you. So one of my guys just texted me, and he's trading in. I'm guessing you're trading in your truck. He's a trucker, and he's up $2,390. He's done. Dana, thank you. He's done. Oh, watch gold, fellas. Break below 13.4. It shorted on the 377, and I'll show it to you. But it's got to come down below 13.4, and we could trade back into VWAP. So here's the 377 tick short. Look what we held, 13.5. It's got to break 13.4. You can see it, right? Below 30. There it goes. We should get target now. Come on, don't you suck back up. 12.9 has support. That target is at 12.8. Watch your delta. See, the buyers are trying to support this. This is going to go right back to 15. This has to come down. It's 12.9 is support, fellas. I can see it. And it's exactly where we came, 13. Oh, yeah, it is. It's not going anywhere on 4 and 7 buyers, that I can tell you. Well, 49 now. I think this goes back to 14.9. Losing buyers. Come on, sellers. Guys, at 9 a.m., as I do every day, I'll take my breakfast break. Sitting. No, I haven't, Robert. Well, let me ask you a question. Did you shut your Ninja down overnight? Or did you let it run all night? No, what? Did you shut your Ninja Trader platform down? Yeah, that's why. When I take my break, if you're not in a trade, if you log out and log back in, it'll clear it. Got a break here, this 12.9. Nine three is VWAP. Here's the NASDAQ on the 3-minute. Let's see what we got here, guys. 48 seconds or so to 45 seconds to the top of the hour. We should get a move at the top of the hour. Ten seconds. Here we go.
Bank of Italy saying they expect GDP to grow 4.8% in 2021, 2.4% in 2022.
Target.
There's first target on the NASDAQ. I'm going to close this out.
Order filled.
I'm out of that trade. I still think it comes down. All right, here goes NASDAQ trying to get second target at 20 3/4 handles. I'm going to put it out at 31 handles, which is at 47. We're headed back to 44, fellas. Right back up into here. So there's a second target hit at 20 3/4 handles. Second target's hit. Bot's done its job again. Guys, you should be ringing the till today. Ringing the till. There's crude bid. Crude will get up around 62. First target on this is 68. There's crude. So this is the chart I built last night. Did 3/4 of a ton of back testing.
Russia reporting first half net capital outflows estimated at 28.
I don't know that it can get this target at 68. That's a big target. 29 ticks, maybe. We're going to run into resistance right here, about right there, 63, 64. If it blows through that,
European equity market less extended gains. Euro stocks 600 up about 0.8% now.
so we're about 6 handles, guys, away from that 31 handle target.
Target filled.
Got first target. They should get that second target. So I'm going to turn this off for now. I may not have the break-even box checked in the settings. Bonds are going to sell. What's OB? It's the same. It's the same as. Oh, sorry, Ray. It's the same as the YM. Here comes gold. Gold would have gotten target. All right, guys. Let me put this here. I'm going to take my breakfast break, and I'll be back. Okay. NASDAQ hit all targets, 995. There's also another NASDAQ trade on. Let me move this. Guys, NASDAQ on the 3-minute, that high probability is up 1,200 bucks. Stop is actually moved up above entry, so it can't be a loss. First target 55 quarter, which is 33 and 3/4 handles. Anybody take this? So for my this is for my trial members, let me explain. We trade the NASDAQ on some different charts. No, this is in the member area, Martin. This is what this chart here for my trials does not take many trades. This is a very high probability chart. I think this is the first trade it's taken all week. But it's also a 3-minute with different settings using just a 14-minute filter. So that's an along. Couple minutes here, fellas. Current opening, 3 million to sell on the opening and balance, not much. Guys, I have all of my bots on at this point, with the exception of the 15 range on the NASDAQ. I do not have that on. But all of my bots are on. It has been, to say the least, an outstanding trade pre-market and another prolific week. Six a.m. We're getting a pullback ahead of the open here, fellas. What should be 2 points, Sam? Oh, got it. Yeah, there's actually a setting in the member area for it. All right, guys. Under 1 minute.
We're inside a minute now to New York, US section, which continue to point to a flattish open now, 31.42, holding on the gains you've seen post the.
I'm going to move this crude off of the screen. First target's off. Bonds are trying to come down a bit here. 15 seconds. We're off, guys. We're off. Here's the 15 range. Okay, it's on. We may come to 31, but I don't think we're coming
Order
a
filled.
whole lot lower than 31. I don't think this short works, but we just hit 31.
Stop fill.
We're trying to go longs, fellas. And it missed the long. Are you kidding me? Would have hit first target. Didn't take the long. We're going longs, guys. Tall buyers. Gonna have to get up through 50 half. We'll get that first target on the other 3 minute. Through 50 half, that first target on the other 3 minute is good. 4 IPOs begin trading today. There's 700 buyers in this candle so far. Gold is bidding. I like gold longs, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
Missed first target.
Target filled.
First target filled.
Target filled.
Second target filled.
Target filled.
All three
Stop fill.
all 3 targets hit. All 3 targets hit. All right, let me get these out of the way so I can see charts. I'm going to move the bonds. They're so slow.
Stop fill.
All right, we're coming back into VWAP. We should bounce. We could break down to 91, 690, 691. Maybe 88, 89 even. There's 91. All right, 91.50. Here's my 88. We should bounce here. There it is. Small bounce. We could push down to 82. This looks like yesterday. There's 82. Next level down would be 73. If we blow through 665, this is going to get pulverized. It'll come down to 635. Come on, give me a bounce. I mean, I have a target back up at 710 whenever this turns.
Order filled.
Something shorted or traded. Gold on a 3-minute. Watch that 65 level. We held 71, but that next level down is 65. We could bounce back to 91 from here. I don't see buyers yet. 90.
Filled.
$91 and then 10. Those are your targets. 91 and 10.
Order filled.
91 and 10. $15 range is long again.
Stop filled.
Out. It's trying to hold in here. Small sellers. Boy, if this blows 65, it's coming to 48 and then 36. Held 65 for the moment. Guys, your tick range is 341. 341 tick range. You really want to be careful. It's brutal. We're breaking 65. Next level down, fellas, 48, 48 half. 48, 48 half. All right, let me get this
Order filled.
out of here. Get this out of here. Let me move this so I can watch this NASDAQ chart. We really need to get down here. All right, the 3-minute is short again on the NASDAQ.
Order filled.
And the 15 range is long.
Target filled.
First target on the 15 range. So you got that. You've got the YM is long on the Uniranko. YM is.
Target filled.
There you go. So we're getting kind of a mixed.
Target filled.
All three targets hit here.
Order filled.
Long, you're long on the NASDAQ, guys. Back up to 710. You're long on the NASDAQ. You're long NASDAQ. You're long NASDAQ.
Target filled.
Come on, Nancy, you're going. You know it. We know it. First target somewhere up around 700.
Target filled. Target filled.
I don't even know what's getting targets. This is going so fast, fellas. The come on, man. I can't move it. There we go. The 8 range is long. First target is off. All three targets hit here on the Unirenko.
Target filled.
And there's last target on the 8 range. Okay. This is going to take a lot. There's your target. ES Unirenko. Mine didn't fire. There's your target. First target. Okay. First target. Anybody in the NASDAQ? Final target is 1710. Anybody's in the NASDAQ? We got to climb through VWAP, right? Okay, LE. 1710, guys. That's where it's going. Bonds came one tick from target. Yeah, mine is too, Robert. I'm not talking about bot trades. I'm talking about order flow trades. We're not talking about bots. Here's my 3 minute. Still in a short. I don't think this is coming down, but maybe we're picking up sellers. And my 15 range missed a short.
Order filled. Target filled.
That's the 15 range. First target is filled. Oh, 07.5 is your target on the NASDAQ. 07.5. 07.5. It's going to 07.5. Target lowered from 10 to 7.
Stop filled.
YM breaks out now above 696, fellas. This is going to go to a loss. Anybody long NASDAQ? 07.5. 07.5 is next level up. We got the 2/4. Okay, guys. 07.5. Once this climbs through VWAP, we start working up. It's got to get through VWAP. Small negative delta, 470 contracts. Yeah, right? I agree, Martin. It's trying to go longs, guys. We're consolidating just below this VWAP area. Still hanging around 600 net sellers, guys. That's it. Got to get down through that 75. There's gold at VWAP. Finally came back to VWAP. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. This is what's got to break here. Here we go. We should come. It's coming home. Come on, you stink face. We're only at 750 sellers, guys. That's it. 750. Come on. See this little trend line? We got to come back down through. Bonds are starting to bid. Buyers and bonds are getting bought. Yields are falling again. Come on, just one scorcher down to 36, which is where I think we're headed. Hey, vey. Come on, let's go. Come on. Got to get down through this swing here at 56.50. We're up around 1,000 net sellers now. All right, YM shorted on the Unirenko. Got a pretty good area of support in here, guys. I don't like that double bottom at 58.50. That breaks, we head to 48, 48 half, and then down to 36. Come on, reload it and sell them. Here comes the YM trying. Come on. Hit it so many times, it's got to break on that NASDAQ. Held it again. 3 tries. Come on, YM. Bonds trying to bleed back lower again. Gold getting sold.
60 basis points, interest rates are lower across Europe. Market lower. Dollar index is down about 1/4%. Look here to the top of the hour, there's no data expected at 10 o'clock Eastern time. There's no major economic data scheduled for the remainder of the day.
Back down to under 500 sellers. So they bought 500 contracts back on the NASDAQ. Small buyers in the YM. YM's got to break back below 64 to come down. I'm going to close this trade out here, fellas.
Stop fill.
I'm out of this
Order
trade.
fill.
I'm out of that trade. It's not coming. It is not coming anytime soon. Maybe it does. I'm not interested in the trade. Too many attempts at that 57 area and no break. Yeah, now it's coming. Ha, you dog. It's coming now. Seller's right back in. You scumbag. There it goes. There it goes. On this setting that I started using today, got final target at 67 ticks, up 1,030 on crude. That's the chart I built last night and back tested last night.
Order filled.
ES shorted on the 3-minute. You can see volatility has spiked huge. First target's 5.5 handles now. Second target's 11. There's my 36 area. ES should come down to 25 or so. It's going to have to break decent support to get that first target. NASDAQ's headed down into this zone here, 16, 17, I would think. Long on gold. Dow is currently up 58 handles. S&P is basically flat. Off, it's flat. NASDAQ's down 41 points. Russell's up 10. VIX futures are up about 1%. VIX cash is up 0.4%. This gold trade hit target in that last candle and didn't fill. ES, if we get a 5-minute close above 41, we start working to 44. ES is a long, guys. It's a long. Oh, gold, you stink. We got to 10.7. I told you it was going to 11.3. That's where it's going, 11.3.
Order filled.
All right, Unorenco filled again on the YM. There's gold at first target. Hit it again. Look at this. No fill. It's there. There it is. Finally filled. Here comes 03. Above 03, we trade 719. 719 above 03. 719. There's the ES just went. Could have bought 41. Russell, couple, YM 2 or 3 ticks from target here. Randy's up 900. Sue's up 650 on the day. See you guys Monday. Have a good weekend, guys. Three ticks shy of target. Boy, I hate that.
Stop filled.
Out on gold.
Order filled.
15 range long again. NASDAQ's down to 600 negative delta. Yeah, it does. YM's a pain in the neck. Again, you can manually close a trade. I'm just letting them trade.
Order filled. Stop filled. Order filled.
I don't like the shorts. Down to first target, hits first target to the damn tick and doesn't fill.
Stop filled.
Told you, don't like the shorts. We're just chopping sideways, guys. Sideways chop. All right, Robert.
Order filled.
Okay, Ricky. Choppy, 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 sloppy, choppy, sloppy. Sideways. Look at a 15 range. I'll show you. This is a 15 range, but here it is on a bigger chart, right? You can see more. We're sideways. They're buying them back. I mean, I wouldn't want to be short. I prefer the longs. We're stuck at VWAP.
Order filled.
Nice job. We're stuck at VWAP, guys. That's all we're doing is hugging VWAP. There's no way to trade. This is going to just chop to death on this 5 and 10 range. Last trade hit target, didn't fill. Hit it to the tick and didn't fill. Cannot trade this. But my bias is long. One of the nice things about the bot is that at the bigger time frames, you don't overtrade. I mean, this bond trade's been on forever. So I'm going to move this off. It can't lose money. No momentum in this market right now, guys. None. We're down to 55 ticks on the NASDAQ. 55 ticks. Flat. NASDAQ's flat, pancake flat. Gold's a short. All right, Jacques, you're very welcome. Gold's a short. First target maybe 7.7.
Order filled.
Man, this ES is trying like the dickens. It's got to break its opening range high, and it goes. There's your ES on the 3-minute, guys. First target filled. There's your ES. 53.75 is your next target. NASDAQ's just a dog. I mean, there's just dog today. Gold is going to short on the 377.
Stop filled.
That's bonds. Bonds are out and done. I'll turn that off. Break even +1 on the runner. Yeah, not yet, I guess. I can check volume right now. Let's see where the hell we're at. We got to be down 24%. We're down 24% again. So the last 3 days, we've been off 30%, 25%, and 24% today. Yeah, typical of summer trading, guys. It was a really nice pre-market. But this cash session is just, devoid of any movement here. I still like NASDAQ longs.
Order filled.
All right, gold shorted.
Target filled.
No, before the cash session opens at 9:30. It was a really good session. It was really good trade before 9:30. I mean, you can shut Russell off. You're not getting a trade there. Silver's not going to give us a trade. I don't think we had a silver trade all week, to be honest with you. I don't remember one if we did. That's an oddity. I've shut crude off. Not going to get trades there. You know, we're just stuck here at VWAP. ES on this 3-minute. Still sitting. We got to get above 50. If we get above 50, we're going to 54. Above 50, we get that target.
Order filled.
Where? I don't see anything that filled. Oh, that high probability NASDAQ again. Didn't take a trade all week, and now it takes two in the same day. You know how rare that, I don't know that I've ever seen this. Got 1,200 buyers, guys. I would not want to be shorts. There goes the NAS. ES. Come on, go get that target. Let's go. Should get to 54.5 now. Here comes gold. This will be the last trade on gold for me. Gold may get to 0.76.
Target filled.
Florida reported COVID-19 cases rising 4.9%.
ES got both targets. Both targets hit on ES. I'm shutting it off for the day.
The deaths rising 3 for the latest day versus 120 previously.
Come on. We hit the support here, one tick.
Target filled.
I took two off. I know where support is. I can see it. Doesn't mean it can't come further, but we could come down to 4.5, maybe even 3.9. Crude melted straight up as well.
Daily positivity rate falling 12.8% from 18.4% yesterday.
From Florida, the new daily positivity rate fell from 18.8 to 12 point something percent. Guys, another few minutes, and for my trials, I'll start to
Stop build.
I'll talk to the trial members about the bot and the programs. All right, guys, this is done for the day. Done. I've shut off gold. I've shut off Russell. I've shut off the NASDAQ here is done. I've shut off silver. No trades. It's just mind-boggling. I've shut off the ES8 range. Unorenco never took a trade today. I'll leave that on for a bit, but it never took a trade on the ES. Crude is shut off. Guys, I'm basically done. YM is green. Unorenco's green. I'm done with that. The 15 range is only up 40 bucks. I'd like to get a trade out of this, but it's so flat. All right, let me turn this on again. See if I can get one trade. This NASDAQ 3-minute is down 700 bucks on the day, and that's my fault. I closed out a winning trade at a loss.
Order filled. Order filled.
What the hell did that just do? Oh, took the long, went into a short. It's sideways, guys. So you're trading this at your own peril, this 15 range. Just FYI. It's choppy and sloppy. This should be short. I don't know why it's not. We're going to get a pullback. Figures. God. You could come back to 88. Looks like we're coming to VWAP. That's the trade I wanted.